All right. Well, we had a lot of fun doing that. You were a little nervous about the lift. You actually took me, made me go to Columbus.
Yes, I did.
Me, big, over 200-pound man, and this little petite girl.
Did she lift you?
You would think
we took lessons with someone that specializes in lifts, and my fear is only that I'm only about 5 foot tall. John here is about, how tall are you?
About 6'3".
Yeah, so that's a long way to fall. So I wanted to make sure we got that down.
He had the proper training.
We did, and
he
was very good. And I mean, he was shorter, smaller guy than me, but he actually like lifted me up.
Yeah, he picked you up.
Yeah, he did. I was a little nervous.
Now that should have been on video.
It was.
Is there a video clip of that?
There is.
Let's roll that one.
We don't have that here, do we? Do we, Bob? Rob? We don't have that here, do we? Okay, great. It was a fun experience. You're also involved in some other charitable causes as well. You've got a big one that you've been involved in for a number of years. You want to talk a little bit about that coming up here February 14th?
Actually, it's February, I believe, the 10th.
You're right,
yeah, it's a Friday night. It's at the Schuster Center. It's called a Special Wish Foundation. Well, the Special Wish Foundation puts this on. It's a charity function that brings a lot of people together, and they take local celebrities and also local instructors, ballroom instructors, and they do a 2-month lesson intensive to learn a dance. Just one single dance, and it's 6 couples, so 3 females, 3 males, and they go out on the dance floor, and it's going to be at the Schuster, and they perform in front of everybody, and it's basically you get judged according to the audience. And it's a great fundraiser. It's been sold out, I think, for 3 years straight now, and it's gotten to the point that they're even selling tickets beyond just for standing room only. And it's a great function. This is my 6th year doing it. I'm hoping to make another win. I didn't win the 1 year that you did it, John.
Well, you know why you didn't win that year?
Because I didn't dance with you.
Because you didn't choose me. Kat and I were friends, and a mutual friend actually said, hey, she had competed the year before and asked if I wanted to be involved in Kat's dance program. And I said, of course. And I show up for my dance lessons, and it wasn't Kat. It was some strange lady at the time.
Oh, she wasn't strange.
She was wonderful. She was beautiful, but she was strange to me at the time.
Victory.
And you know how difficult I am with new situations.
Yeah, you're very uncomfortable. It takes you a while to come
out
of your shell.
I think the best part is when you ripped your shirt off and you had that muscle T-shirt on.
Yeah,
that was the
was
best.
that you?
I thought that was your body.
It was a muscle T-shirt showing off my muscles.
They were watching your dancing. I think they were watching that muscle shirt. That was the best part. It's kind of like as good as those tuxedo T-shirts.
That is what made the crowd erupt.
It
was the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the big thing, you did a great job because Steve Van Gorder is the guy that I beat.
Even though we were better dancers.
He came in second. He was, you really took a lump of clay and molded it. He was a very good dancer.
That's true.
But I was more of a showman.
Well, I mean, you had your
I had to shake my rear a little bit. I had the fun with ripping the shirt off.
Right.
And then the final thing, though, the women in the audience, I had my 13-year-old son at the time bring flowers out to my dance partner.
Yeah. I didn't get flowers.
It was all stage.
Well, Van Gorder, he's not good at stuff like that.
Well, the guy I'm working with this year, I mean, he's absolutely hilarious. Sometimes I like to meet them before I decide what dance I'm going to do because I like to mold and make a dance or design a dance according to their personality. Because if it's a one dance thing, they're out showing it in front of everybody, hundreds and hundreds of people. I want to make sure it's something that's part of them. So this new guy that I have, he's a dentist. His name is Dr. Shellhouse. His practice is up on Far Hills. He has the best personality in the world. I met him and he was just full of energy and I said, okay, well, we can't do a waltz. So I decided we're going to do a mambo. And it's going to be high energy mambo. And he's already, and the second we came up on the first lesson, he actually came up to me and said, so are we going to do any lifts? How about we do some sort of running leap like this? So he starts doing running leaps across the floor. And I'm like, well, we might put those in there, but he has just so much energy, and I can't. You guys are going to come this year, right?
We are.
Okay, wait till you see this. It's a great, and I think after this he wants to continue in lessons. He's having so much fun, and I mean that's what it's all about anyway. Dancing is just about fun, you know, and he's like all about competing now.
Wow. So well, maybe he'll be on Dancing with the Stars nationally.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll win. Actually, I know we'll win.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you. You got some good competition out there as well. I've seen the names. Alan Elijah is going to be competing this year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then who's the other male?
I'm not 100% sure. I didn't meet them at the meet and greet. I was actually out of town at a competition in Las Vegas, but I'm really excited.
Yeah. The fun charitable things are great here, and I know you have a good time. And talk a little bit about the competitions that you're involved in.
Well, at the moment, I am training with my professional partner. We should be making our debut competing in the end of March. So we'll be doing that in Michigan. So we try to keep it sort of local, as in like surrounding states local, for the first year of competing, and then we're going to branch out from there, probably doing about one competition a month. We also do a lot of showcases. We actually have a show coming up in a couple of weeks that we're performing for a Valentine's dance. So we are to be hired as well to come in for any sort of function and put on a show. I also compete with my students. I have a couple competitive students, one at more of a beginner level and one more at an advanced level. The advanced student, he's been with me for about 6 years. I actually just got back from a competition over the weekend in Kentucky, and they both placed very, very well. My new student, we actually have levels of programs. So there's a bronze program, which is beginner, and then a silver and a gold, and then there's open, which is the highest level. But basically, my bronze student placed all seconds in all dances, and we actually compete together, but they judge him. And then my silver student, that's been with me for 6 years, he placed all firsts in every single dance. And there's also championships, there's scholarships, so you can win money, and it can help, for your next competition. And he was just beside himself. Well, both of them were beside themselves. And they were very happy with the results, and I'm very happy because, I'm their instructor. Look how well they did. I feel like a big, proud mother.
That's right. She tried to get me involved, but we couldn't find one with a copper level.
A copper level?
Yeah, I was below the bronze. We couldn't find
that newcomer.
The copper level. That's right.
Don't give up.
Sort of like my golf game. I'm always a beginner. In golf or dance, I always like to stay at that beginner level.
Bill said he could teach anybody, so maybe you should go out there.
I even relate some golf terms with ballroom, because ballroom is, it just depends on where you want to take it, because you can do it socially, you can do it competitively, but regardless of what it is a learned skill, and it takes time of development and muscle manipulation and muscle development, and so basically it just depends on how much time you want to commit to it and how far you want to take it. And just like he said, you can go as high as you want and as expensive as you want. So it really just depends, because there's so many styles of ballroom.
Yeah. Maybe we're onto something here. They're putting more and more things together to get maximize the enjoyment. Salsa golf.
Salsa golf.
Happy
Gilmore and
how he utilizes it.
I like it.
Every time you follow through, is that what you say? You follow through and you finish, then you do a salsa turn.
There you go.
We know, seriously, dancing and golf have some parallels as far as the rhythm and balance and things like that. So yes, it's not totally out of the question, John.
Well, it makes sense. Basketball players, football players take ballet.
That's right.
So maybe you two
both graceful
should collaborate.
That's right. Yeah. Collaborate and recommend. You really, to help your game.
I like it.
You need to go over and take some salsa lessons from Kat.
I like it.
Exactly.
That'll work.
Good job.
All right, that's great. Well, thank you both for being here. It certainly was a fun, lively discussion, and look forward to continuing our working relationship and working closely with you as we stand for trust and ethics in this community, and so that our consumers know that there are some great ways to go out there and entertain yourself and also pick up a few new skills. Speaking of
ways
learning
to entertain
things,
yourself?
Well, entertain is a little strong in this case, but ways to stay informed and get involved.
Right, exactly. And your Better Business Bureau always has a way for you to get involved. We always have a number of events throughout our year, and a few upcoming events. The first one is Thursday, February the 8th. It's Integrity Like Money in the Bank. And that seminar is going to be at the Dayton Metro Library, downtown Dayton. You can discover and even fine-tune how your nonprofit demonstrates a commitment to integrity. Also coming up on the morning of February 9th is our Eclipse Integrity Awards nomination seminar. So if you're an organization, business, a nonprofit interested in entering the 2012 Eclipse Integrity Awards, come out to this seminar. You can get questions answered and find out exactly what you need to effectively complete a nomination. Finally, coming up on February 28th is our BBB networking event, where our businesses, our nonprofits come out and just kind of trade business cards, socialize. That's going to be at the Dayton Crayons to Classrooms. You can join us, like I said, February 28th. We invite you to those, and if you're interested in any one of those or any additional ones, you can get more information on our website, dayton.bbb.org, or you can call us 937-222-5825 or toll free 1-800-776-5301.
You do that so well.
Well,
you are a great
I've had a lot of
spokesperson.
practice.
You are a great spokesperson.
I've had no choice.
You ever thought about doing this professionally?
It depends on where you go, because I'll follow you.
Well, are we
wherever.
in syndication yet? Are
I
we
don't
about to
know.
be syndicated? Is there something Rob and Bob haven't told us?
Is there something?
Are we being picked up nationally?
Is there an Emmy coming?
All right.
It's
well,
fun.
This has been great.
It is.
Appreciate our guest being here.
I thought we were going to do a little two-step.
You know what? We should. Our mics are actually very simply placed. Why don't we take off our mics as we?
I've really got a sore knee.
Kat,
Well,
can you do a couple of
you know,
moves for us?
I think your solo work is so much better.
Does
It really is. I mean,
you all are so nice.
And of course, if you want to check out some more of John Travolta North, you can always YouTube it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it
We're
is on
big
YouTube.
on YouTube. We've got like almost 100 hits in the year that it's been up.
Yeah,
I think it was in the first day.
Exactly. That
That's
was me and you looking at it over and over again.
Right, because you enjoyed it so
Well,
much.
I did. You can even kind of hear me in the background, hooting and hollering.
Now, I don't let anyone videotape me on the golf course. I
Well,
think
that's a
that
good
could
thing.
jinx my game.
You should probably adopt that for your dancing.
Well, I took out you're hilarious. I took out a couple of cameras the first.
We have
couple of
cameras
times.
everywhere out there. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh, no.
You know what I enjoy the most is actually just going to the driving range when the guy's out there in the little cart going back and forth, and he's pretty safe with me, but I like hitting him out there.
Human nature to hit at the ball picker.
Yeah,
It's a target, a moving target.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Well, hopefully we'll have you all back at some point, and had a good time sharing stories with you, and good luck to both of you in your business and everything that's going on.
Thank you both.
All right. Well, for Your Better Business Bureau, for Tierney Chatfield, we want to thank all of our viewers for joining us again today, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.